Good morning, everybody. Let's get started. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And it looks like we got a nice move to the downside on the NASDAQ. Looking at our leaderboard, the signal A has done really well. We've got really nice volume here at the open. Good morning, Marcia. Good morning, Hamza. Let's see where we are this morning. The NQ 50,000 one-day pass scored. Our signal A's on the 30 range. The 2-minute retirement plan, full winner. Both caught that move down for a full winner on the NASDAQ. And we'll keep our eye on the NASDAQ, the Russell and crude oil. I'm going to get ready. 22 and 23. Yeah. Oh, that NQ wants to fly to the downside. Let me see if we can get into a signal B on the 30 range. Q30 range, signal B.
Order submitted.
I'll put that on 22 and 23.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's see where our signal B is. Oh.
Order submitted.
Let's keep an eye on the signal A right here. Our RSI line just went up to the top, and it's retracing back to the 50. Let's see if we can get this short roll on this 30 range chart short. If you're joining us for the first time today, I'm going to be highlighting the AI Auto Trader. And this is a fully automated system. Once the strategies are enabled, when all of the conditions line up, the trades will be executed and managed automatically. We're going to be looking at all of the index equities, the Dow, Russell, E-mini, and the NASDAQ. We've also added in crude oil and gold. I'm going to take a quick look at the Forex Factory just to see if we don't want to get caught in any surprises. Hope everyone enjoyed their Juneteenth, their day off. It's really a big change having that Wednesday off. What a nice, relaxing day. So we do have crude at 11. Unemployment claims was this morning at 8:30. So unemployment claims were down 5,000, worse than expected.
Order submitted.
Today is Thursday, June 20th. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get into this short roll now down to the on the Nasdaq 30 range. Got a nice setup here, nice and tight to that 50. If it does roll, we're in great position for it. The signal A is our leaderboard is the strategy that's doing the best pre-market, right along with the retirement plan. Both of those strategies were all over that report at 8:30 this morning.
Order submitted.
Our retirement plan just went in for the reversal to the long side. This is a perspective of what happened overnight. It's really been dropping. It was headed up around midnight, then about 3 in the morning, I guess around the British Open. It's been dropping ever since. So we have 10 o'clock crude inventory today. 3:30 FOMC member Barkin is speaking. So we've got a crude report. Excuse me one moment. Okay. I was a little late on that signal A on crude. All right. Here we go. Could have a big reversal here to the upside. Our 2-minute one-day pass is in. The ODP on the 2-minute. Let's take a look. In retirement NQ. Oh, it hit it. hit our profit window at least. So the 2-minute 1-day pass just hit a winner for about 2,100 on that move up. So we're getting a retracement here, kind of filling in that gap that we saw pre-market. Let's take a look at the Russell. Oops. Let me find the Russell here. Dow Diamond Retirement Plan. Here it is. Hold on one moment. Hey, I'm on YouTube. Let me talk to you a bit later.
Order submitted.
I'm doing a video. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Wait, you got it? No. It's in the drawer in the kitchen. Just for all right. Drive careful. All right. Boy, the Russell's really flying to the upside. ODP. Hey, good morning, Vincent. I didn't forget about you. Oh, Vince is out there in Pennsylvania. What is it, Philadelphia, Vince? Things are setting up here. Starting to. I always love to see the 2-minute and the 30 range in agreement. Those are really powerful trades. What I mean by agreement is the 15 and the 50, both green on both charts. Market structure aligned to either the upside or the downside on both of them. Wow, that Sim 101 account is up $1,000. Here we could get a nice retirement plan roll. Let's anticipate that. Let me go to the retirement plan, the NQ 2-minute retirement plan. I'm going to make that my leader account, and just in case this rolls to the short side, I'll be ready for it. Made a nice retracement back to the 50. Rao Gold is trying to break through that 2342 line there. It's been stuck. Here goes the gold. Here goes crude oil signal A. Very oversold right now. Overbought. Oh, the retirement plan is actually in this trade still to the long side. The retirement took that reversal. Let's keep an eye on the signal B here. Signal B is in. Hey, good morning, Toby. Good to see you, my friend. I saw that row. It's back up to 80%. Well, the 71%, you know, that's kind of like you see that $50 for a 50,000. You know, it's kind of a whoop-de-doo. We're so used to paying, 16 and $17. So it's a nice thing to see that 80% back. Look at crude oil. Man, I saw that they had some news out in the Red Sea. Oh, that's Russell. I'm sorry. The Russell's flying. Holy moly. High volume, pushing straight up. Let's see where it is on our leaderboard. Yeah, caught some nice trades. A and B. Let's keep an eye on the Russell here for a second.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Why does this thing come crashing down? That's the area that it's been bouncing off of. Does it break it or does it roll? Brandon, good morning. Good morning. GSPY. Ooh, there goes the signal B on the Nasdaq. You know, I should be in this retirement plan trade. I'm a little surprised I'm not. I've got the 2-minute retirement plan. Here it goes. That just put me in. Might have just put me in on both of them.
Order submitted.
That put me in on my Apex accounts. I'm short on the 30 range B. Come on down. Getting some good volume. Here's that volume spike we always do well with. You can see the volume on the bottom right of my chart. See if we can get a push to the downside. Yeah, I am in both trades to the downside. Come on down. Come on down. So I'm short on both the Haymaker and the retirement plan now. Um, Giving me a little heat here. Come on down. Come on down. Give this just a little more room. Give it a little room to breathe. Looks like the Russell broke through, or is trying to. Come on. Got my gear locked to the downside. Need a little cooperation here. Go ahead. Come on down. Got stuck in this consolidation pattern here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Not exactly sure what's causing that.
Order submitted.
Hey, good morning, Board of Trading. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Somehow, my leader account stopped out. I'm having all types of problems with my trade copier. I should have never messed with it again today. Jeez.
Order submitted.
Board of Trading. The reason why, that's a good question. The reason why is I just added a trade copier to my workspace last week, and I'm sorry, this week. And on Tuesday, right before the Juneteenth break, it gave me a bit of an issue, and I figured that today things I didn't want to dive in head first, and thank God I didn't because it did the same exact thing to me today. So until I get my workspace kind of running correctly, I need to figure out what's wrong with this trade copier. My leader account got stopped out, but my follower account did not get stopped out, and it's in the trade now with no stop and no profit targets, kind of like what happened on Tuesday. So, and now it's kind of in a long position somehow. It reversed. I was in a short position. It stopped out on my leader account, and then my follower account immediately took a reversal. Which is very strange. Not exactly sure what caused that. But now, now that I'm in a long trade on both, my intention was to go short on both. But my trade copier, to answer your question and to make it simple, my counterpart, Board of Trading, my counterpart. Order submitted. I didn't go with the 1-day pass because the trade copier I'm using, I'm not quite proficient at it just yet. And I want to feel comfortable before I risk 10 contracts that everything is going to function properly. That's why. Order submitted. I have a feeling that this account is headed south. All right, let's go back to our signal A. This is only going to get worse. Order submitted. Okay. It's a shame because we were all over that short move. Disappointing. Let's see. Let's go back to the 2-minute retirement plan. And the NASDAQ signal A is crushing it. Our haymaker strategy. Is all over this. You can see my top strategies here. NQ30 range, NQ 2-minute, haymaker retirement plan 1 and 2. Russell's on fire right now. Crude oil's in a couple of positions as we speak on the signal B. Listen, Board of Trading, that's exactly the copier that I'm using and having a disaster as well. So I think the two of us need to throw that copier in the garbage can.
Submitted.
It's cost me dearly. Well, not dearly, but I lost 3 or 4 accounts with it. No, but Board of Trading, that's why I didn't use the ODP, because I'm having the same exact issues using the same exact trade copier. So you're not alone. So I'm going to look to trade my PA accounts, but I'm certainly not going to use that trade copier. We're in a long position on crude. Let's take a look at crude oil. Gold is still fighting a breakthrough, the 2342. Always run that risk when you add something new to your workspace. Something new always takes a little while, and I always tell people, well, make sure you trade in Sim, and I didn't follow my own advice. Crude looks stuck too, but this 30 range signal B is a sweet trade. So I'm going to go to my control center. I'm going to make a new strategy, and I'm going to put a PA account. This is how you build a new strategy. You right-click on your control center where it says Strategies. Right-click, New Strategy. And we're going to load our template for the NQ30 range signal B. We'll do one for the Haymaker, signal A.
Order submitted.
Make sure it's always on the right instrument. Very common mistake. And then we're going to put it in. I'm going to put it into my PA account. And I'm going to do the same thing for a signal B. Right-click, New Strategy. In my available list, I'm going to select the AI Auto Trader P. Once I've selected that, I'm going to come down to the bottom right where it says Template, and I'm going to load my NASDAQ 30 range signal B. And I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to put this in my PA account. 3. Make sure it's on the NASDAQ, which it is. Now I've got a separate strategy for 2 and 3 on my PA accounts. And I'm also keeping an eye on crude oil. Crude oil is coming up at 10:30. We got the crude oil inventory. With an inventory report, I always like to go with the signal A. Here we go with this one. Let's see if we can get a trade to the short side here. Excuse me. Now let's wait till we get past this resistance. We got this area of support that I see the 2-minute struggling with. And you can see on my 30 range chart, I have an area of support. So I really don't want to get into that short position until we either break it or we retrace back to the 50.
Order submitted.
Brandon's using the Apex copier, and it's working out well for him. Here we go. This thing could break right through. So I'm going to go with the signal B drone. If it does break, we'll be into the short side. We got a big spike in volume right now. It appears they're looking to push this down even further. We're at 4,000 contracts a minute. Very close right there. 4,200 contracts. Here we go. Break it. Break it. Break it.
Order submitted.
There it goes. So I'm in this trade on my PA account. Whoop. Let me find it. PA3. Let's see if we can get some follow through to the downside. That's what I thought. That's why I bought it. But I've been having problems with it, and I don't know what's causing it. Board of traders, board of trading. Um, the first day I used that copier that you're using, board of trading, I loved it, and it worked perfectly. And then the next 2 days, including today, it's been a bit of a nightmare. Come on down. Come on down. There you go. There you go. Okay. Nice trade on the PA account. This thing wants to keep running. Coming into some support to the downside. Let's see what happens.
Order submitted.
It broke it too. It broke it. This one might have some legs now. We're going to look for a signal A of retracement and continuation down. We've got really nice volume right now. Come on up. I'm going to put on my haymaker now on a signal A. Keep going up just a little more. Getting a retracement back to the 50.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ooh, look at that beautiful signal A. Wow. On the ES.
Order submitted.
Well, we have our 2-minute and our 30 range in alignment.
Order submitted.
You know what? I'm going to play the signal. I'm going to play the signal B on the 30 range on one PA account and take the signal A, the haymaker, on the other. This thing could fly to the downside, like it has been. On my ES, keeping an eye on that one as well.
Order submitted.
The bottom could be falling out here. We break through this bottom one. We got some room.
Order submitted.
ES has really nice volume. I'm going to put a new strategy on the ES signal B.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Make sure it's always on the correct instrument. So I added the ES signal B. I'm looking for it to break this area. I see prices below the VWAP, and my 15 is below the 50. Got some good selling pressure here. If it breaks through that
Order
area of
submitted.
support, hey Toby, yeah, we got the same results.
Order
And your
submitted.
haymaker is 430. My haymaker is 1150. Here we go. Here we go with this push through. Let's get it.
Order
Here's my positions.
Order submitted.
Apex 3. Yep. Here we go. Oh, we should be able to get into this trade now to the downside. See if it pops us in. Yep, there it goes. Get some follow through now. There's our volume spike, 3,000 contracts a minute. I want to give this one a little bit of room here. I like this spike in volume. Don't come back on me. Hey, good morning, EF. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, I hear you. Things started a little rocky for me as well, but who knows? This we could make a little comeback here. We're giving it our best shot. Taking a little bit of heat here. Taking a lot of bit of heat here. Let's check out the haymaker.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It says Apex 22 took a trade, and I don't even have Apex 22 enabled. That happened to me twice this morning. Board of Trading, it did that to me earlier too. It's taking trades that I don't even have a strategy enabled on.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Wow, look at that YM. The YM's in a 1-day pass. Let's take a look. Okay, our crude report is coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to add a strategy to play the crude oil report. I'm going to put it on our black gold strategy. And we'll make sure that it's on the right account, the right instrument. We're about a minute away from the crude oil inventory report. Let's see if it has any effect on crude oil. You know what? I'm going to change this to a signal B, I think. If it takes off to the upside, we'll be in it. It's been pushing up all morning.
Order submitted.
Nothing yet. Well, that report didn't have much of an effect.
Order submitted.
PA account 3.
Order submitted.
Hmm. What can I tell you? That's been how it's been going for me this morning.
Order submitted.
Hmm. The 1 day pass on the YM is back in.
Order submitted.
Hey, Rao, you got 5,000 on gold. Holy moly! Rao's got to be one of our most consistent traders. He's just crushing it on gold, very consistently. That signal A haymaker on the NQ30 to the upside.
Order
Let's see if
submitted.
might have just popped in. Let's see. Yep, it did. I sure could use one
Order
now.
submitted.
Hmm. Hmm.
Order submitted.
Not getting much follow through. The CL 1 day pass is in as well. That CL 1 day pass is no joke, let me tell you. It's one of our best ones.
Submitted.
Took it short.
Order submitted.
There goes the YM ODP. Let me put my Apex coupon code in. Oops. There we go. Apex is running an 80% sale through July 10th. July 10th. 80% off. Use coupon code TDVCLAXN. They'll probably have a 4th of July sale. Yeah. I don't really have an alignment with my 30 and 2 minute, my 30 range and 2 minute. So for the time being, I'm going to disable these strategies off my NQ. Once I get an alignment again, I'm going to go back to it if they do align again. I still have the CL signal B enabled. The CL signal B. Well, there it goes. The YM just hit. So the YM just scored on that 1-day pass. And crude oil is still in the 1-day pass. So the ODP came through today on the YM and the NASDAQ. If you were trading an evaluation account on either one of those, you passed. You got funded today. Those are a couple of our strategies that will get you over the evaluation. Specifically on these today are on $50,000 accounts. One and done. One trade, you're done. Let's see if crude oil can come back to the downside. Our NQ30 range signal A AI drone is up 1,050. That's up top of our leaderboard. The RTY has been pretty hot today. It was trending really nicely earlier. Let's go back to the Russell. Is the cash cow. Board of Trading. I'm gonna put the phone number. Let's see if we can't figure out what's going on. I'd love to get this trade copier fixed. It's got to be something that we're doing that's causing this glitch. Give me a call here at the office after lunch, sometime this afternoon if you're available. Board of Trading.
Order submitted.
Here we go. We're getting a short roll now. If our 2 minute and 30 range are going to come into agreement, it might be to the short side. Ooh, look at that retirement plan setup. That's a really nice retirement plan setup here. Retirement plan is our 2 minute signal A. The trigger is that RSI line breaking down through the 80% in the Laguerre. There it goes.
Order
I
submitted.
don't know how this... Do I still have this on? Yes. Turn that off. So the retirement plan did pop into that short roll. ODPs? Yeah, we got some really great ODPs today, Thomas. We got the YM hit just a few seconds ago, and the Nasdaq hit. Crude oil is currently in one that we're watching on the top left. That haymaker strategy on the 30 range must be in too. Oh. Yes, I need to make that a habit. You're right. You're right, Ralph. That's a good habit, huh? Okay, here we go with the 30 range signal B. Haymaker's getting ready to jump on in. Well, let's try to get it. Crude oil's hanging in there. Here comes crude. Here comes crude. ODP. Let's get it. NASDAQ bounced. Man, nothing easy on the NASDAQ since the market opened. One nice move to the short side. Now we're headed back up. So we're still in a disagreement here with the 30 range and the 2-minute.
Submitted.
The signal A just jumped in, got in early on that 30 range to the upside. You can see my 2 minutes still lined up for a short trade. Well, tomorrow, Friday. It's amazing tomorrow's Friday. That Wednesday off got me all thrown, I'll tell you. It almost feels like today's Monday. So tomorrow's Friday, and should be a really exciting day. I hope everybody comes and joins us. Mark Miller. It is Miller time, Friday. Friday is Miller time. And Mark Miller will be trading, God willing. And we have a great webinar after Mark is done trading at 1 o'clock. And we're going to do an in-depth review of the one-day passes and our prop trading templates. And I'm going to put a link in the chat box here in just a second. If you want to learn more about our one-day pass templates, or just the AI Auto Trader in general, you don't want to miss it tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Yeah, it is a really weird week. You're right. Let me get my link. You're right, Brandon. That link's not working either. Oh, go to site. Oh, that link is working. Okay, great. So I put the link in the chat box.
Order submitted.
My PA account is long on the NASDAQ on 3. Come on, get going. Some follow through. Go, push up. Come on now. Go ahead. Go ahead up. There we go. Come on. Come on now. Keep pushing. I mean, one good one. Nice. I had mentioned crude at 10:30.
Order submitted.
Oh, crude is 11. You said. Oh, shoot! I think I got something enabled on crude. No, I don't. The crude report was at 11. I thought it was 10:30. Come on, keep going up, Nasdaq. Don't come back now. We got some work to do here. There we go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Found a nice move up here on the Nasdaq. Let's see where our 2-minute is. Our 2-minute broke above the 50. Don't stop now. All that, and I came out down $30. That was a $400 trade on that signal B, that 30 range signal B. Could catch it again here. Take a look at our leaderboard here. And we have a really nice diversity of strategies. A lot of them gave us some opportunities today. The YM and NQ one-day passes, which we'll be covering in our webinar tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I put the registration link in the chat box. Both of those scored today. And then we had our 30 range. That's our haymaker strategy. Really run up the score today, over $1,000 on the haymaker. And then we had some nice profits on the retirement plan, the Russell, which is our cash cow. And we had very small gains on the Dow and gold and crude oil. So some really great, some great opportunities the system gave us. I had one foot on a banana peel, and the other on a trade copier that wasn't very stable. And I'm determined to figure out what the problem is, because from my understanding, it's supposed to be a really premier trade copier. So it's a good thing that there's 80% off on those evaluation accounts. I really like if we could have come down a little bit further and caught that haymaker back up, that signal A entry. It's really important to understand the triggers on this system. If you own the system and you don't understand the triggers, the difference between A and B, I highly recommend watching Module 1 and 2. And it really gives you a good indication on which markets are setting up and getting ready to fire a trade off. Last week, or last week, I keep thinking Tuesday was last week. On Tuesday, I put a link in the room, and now I remember the comments were you guys were trying to tell me that the link wasn't working. So I'm going to put that link back in of Module 1 and 2. If you're a member of ours, they're also in the resources channel of our Discord chat group. A free trade copier available at Ninja Apps. It's nice and you use it. I'll have to look into that, Rao. Well, now that I'm kind of invested in this other trade copier, and I want to feel like I got my money's worth. And the reviews I see online are really good, so I'm not going to give up on it just yet, but I will check out that free one that you mentioned. I was hoping to get in on this Signal A entry. It just didn't retrace far down enough for my RSI line to break into that 20%. So now I'm getting the continuation to the upside. I just missed the Signal A on that. But I do want to give you the link for Module 1 and 2, how to build your own automated ATM strategy, your own automated bot. My 30 range and my 2-minute are coming into an agreement now. I'd love to get another winning trade on once they line up. Okay, let's try this link again. I'm going to put it on my notepad first. Yeah, I'm a little late to the party now on the B. I was hoping the A would catch it. We still have decent volume. We're over 1,000 contracts a minute. Now we're over 1,500 a minute. So we have decent volume on the NASDAQ still.
Order submitted.
And the Signal B is on account number 3, which is what we're watching. Let me know if there's any problem with that link there. We're going to give it another 5 minutes. So we got a really exciting day tomorrow. Make sure to join us here tomorrow at 9:30. Prop trading on steroids, I like to call it. It sure is. I think you told me last week. The link works. Thanks, Scott. I think you told me last week. GSPY. I think he said it was Greg, right? Or am I mistaken? I'm trying to think. ODP King. That's right. He'll be back tomorrow. All right. I'm glad to see this little bit of a retracement here. Get a little tighter to that 50. Scott, that NVIDIA, man, that's the gift that keeps giving. I haven't looked at it today, but Friday it had a huge day. Wow, today it's another huge day. Man, NVIDIA. I was talking a few weeks ago, right before it split 10 to 1. Huang, their CEO, was talking about the new technology and the new platform. Any AI chip, any AI company that they want to do some development, they got to come through NVIDIA. They need those chips. And the new groundwork that they're laying and the new technology that NVIDIA is getting set later, a little bit later this year and next year is it's going to be groundbreaking. You do, Scott. You owe me one for that one. Mark Miller also jumped in quickly. Hey, Delbert. Hey, good to see you. Absolutely, you can leave them unattended. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's bring down the CL one day pass. Let's take a look at the see what else is doing well. The RTY. We saw the RTY. The Dow. Wow, I was waiting all day for gold to break through 2342. It never happened. Was I copying ATMs on the copy trader? I was, putting a leader account in, which was a SIM account. Maybe that's my problem. I'm putting a SIM account in my leader that does have an ATM in the strategy parameters, and my follower accounts. Not 100% sure about your question. That's what I thought, Greg. Copying ATMs. You mean the trade management strategy? Where the stop and profit targets go? That might be, yeah, because I did notice that it was not projecting a stop and profit target. Then I thought, well, it doesn't really need to because the only one that really needs an ATM on it is the leader account. And if it opens and closes when that one does. So even if the follower accounts don't have an ATM strategy, they would close when the other one does, when the leader account closes. Greg, you do have the RLV indicator. Let me show you how to put it on your chart. If you right-click your chart, Greg, and go to Indicators, in your list, open up the Market Internals P folder by double-clicking on it. Double-click on Market Internals P. Charles, I'm going to get with you. I think you might hold the key to this. I'm going to get with you so you can help me figure it out. Greg, the indicator you're looking for is this RLV indicator. Add that to your chart, and you'll have the indicator.
Order submitted.
I'm going to take it off. That's what somebody else told me, Ariel. They said don't use a SIM account for your leader, but then I was reading in the handbook that came with it. It said it could be any account. I know it's me that's doing something wrong, and I just need to spend a little time to work with it. Okay, last trade. Let's watch this 2-minute on the NASDAQ. My gold signal AI bot was up $90 today. Yeah, I'm not cross trading to micros. I was just using the NQ. This morning. When I looked, I was down 481 on one of my evaluation accounts, and I hadn't even initiated anything, which was really weird. And then I read a little higher in the thread, Board of Trading. That he's getting orders placed on accounts that he doesn't want. Look at here we go with this short roll on the NASDAQ. Our 2-minute signal A, that's the retirement plan, is all over that short move. Let's keep an eye on this.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, don't bounce on that 50, please. Go ahead down. Right into the 50. And 50 is acting as support. Go ahead, break through there. There you go. Need some room. There we go. Nice. Go, baby, go. Come on. You roll. Push down. No, got us. All right. We're down 150 on that. The retirement plan's riding it down.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I didn't know that, Brandon. Charles to the rescue. That's right, Stephen. Oh, look at this. It wicked me out, and now, geez, it's going to head straight down. Almost tempted to re-enable it. It looks like the 15 and the 50 is going to cross, too. Let's try it again.
Order submitted.
Got the 1550 cross on the 30 range. And we are in alignment with the 2-minute now.
Order submitted.
Get out of that consolidation. Don't do that. Let me see if I have that NASDAQ chart up somewhere. All right. It didn't work out for us. We gave it a shot. But anyway, it's just about 11:30. We'll give it another 2 minutes. This is how the strategies ended on the leaderboard here today. You see we're in this trade now on the retirement plan. Just couldn't give it enough room. Looks like it's going to work its way down still. Just got wicked out on that. Look at that. Mm, mm, mm. That was a really beautiful reversal. It caught. right there on the 2 minute. All right.
Order submitted.
Kind of a weird week this week with the Juneteenth break in the middle on Wednesday, but
Order submitted.
today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, so I hope everybody comes back and joins us. Tomorrow will be a fun day to watch. It'll be Miller time tomorrow. Same place, same channel, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks a lot for joining me today, and I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Bye-bye.